center, on a reference here, the LCRC number, the local criminal record center reference.
The reference number that we use as LCRC is the one that we actually use when we face the work that we do or the cases.
Yeah, can you give us the LCRC number? That's your reference for each case that you attend. I understand we have different LCRC numbers.
You saw the LCRC number,
How will you proof springs?
If that is the case, then I will have to go and inquire with the Springs office. What you in the office as a Springs. LCRC number. What now?
Yes, we do so because we need to check this, we need to verify if indeed those cases existed and you actually attended in those cases. I would appreciate, Mr. Mosia, if you can also provide us with the case numbers for those LCRC case numbers that you are going to bring.
Okay,
we can call phone stations that get those case numbers.
Can I repeat that?
I have some dissatisfaction before this honorable court now. I have some chronic ailment as far as my health is concerned.
And witness box increased last year for 5 months.
It is as a result of this witness box that I actually got so sick last year for about 5 months.
About this situation, it's too much.
Now, I do have documents relating to what I'm putting before the court. That has to do with the doctors, and there's too much pressure now on myself.
And when it's too much.
I think I won't be able to recover. My traveling to and from Malala, I think it's too much for me. To say I should have done it, I want to be parallel to see that Linya is on 5 zones. We are going to answer the Malala. And local fire in this ending up from
I do sympathize with your mistake. I'm sorry about it. I did not want you to experience any hardship as a result of this. It is only because you testified that you had to leave the crime scene in order to attend the other cases. And I'm not saying drive there to those stations. We can phone those stations and get these numbers without you having to drive and encounter any difficulties. If we can just get reference numbers with phone stations.
It's been too much.
I have, met this honorable court of the High Court of South Africa. I've met it halfway. I also should be in the position, to present my dissatisfactions before this honorable court. That has to do with my health. I have to protect my health as well, since I've already explained. Saving as a married isandla sami ke ukwazi ukufinyelela inkantolo la enkantolo ikhona. Kanti-ke kwesinye isandla kuyafuneka ukuthi nami ukwazi-ke ukuvikela yami impilo njengoba sengishilo ukuthi aphile kahle.
Sorry, just before you respond, Mr. Marie. Are you going to call the officer who is now a colonel? Is this Kasha, right? Are you going to call him?
Yes, she's outside.
Okay. Oh, yes. It was, you know what, in a trial, there's vital material evidence. And then there is evidence, which is not material vital. Like this witness. He says he had to concurrently, when he was at the crime scene, in the matter we're dealing with, he was on standby for and unfortunately, he was supposed to go there, and he says his job is to attend all the crime scenes. And he says he left the crime scene there. Did you go with Mshololo? No, but there was an officer who left there. Who was Captain Zwan was there. Brigadier Nobu. So you did leave some officers there. Now, if you're saying what he's testifying to, you can put it to him, because he has already said that's what he did. And then we go on this case. Otherwise, if he's lying, if I must put it plainly, you can put it to him that you are lying. You never went to attend other cases. You left because of your intemperate of leaving a crime scene. Fine, then you can argue that point at a later stage. Whether we see whether it is material to this case or not. And I take his empathy when he says, his health is failing him. And me, as a court, who have been dealing with these matters for 50 years, I mean, this witness, when he says that he is failing in his health, I can tell you there's a nuanced reason why he says this. Am I right, sir? I don't have to mention it. There's a nuanced reason why he's saying this. And we're dealing here with a case of 2014, the 26th of October 2014. The records which you say he must go and peruse, they are 9 years old. Okay, but you can put whatever version you want to him, because it appears that he says he's not able to do it because of his health. Go and investigate on the 26th or 27th in the morning of October 2024 or 2014, sorry, whether he played a system, went home and went to sleep and left. But this evidence, as I understand it, you returned again to the scene the following morning. At about, you said at about, Mr. Peresile was
It's a 22:02:40.
right, and you came back?
And after 5, after 6.
In the morning, you came back. What's this evidence? Please. Not like a witness who just absconded. The next time they see him, he's in court.
I put it to you that there are no cases that you have to go and you had no reason to get
I disagree with that, even though I do not have any tangible proof to that effect.
And at the time when you left the crime scene, it is your evidence that you had not identified the bullet on top of the cupboard. Am I correct?
That is correct.
And it was only discovered on the following day in the morning when you came back for the second time.
Later, also
The crime scene after midnight. That was the same day?
I actually arrived at the crime scene after midnight, so it was technically the same day.
Yeah, but on the second time when you visited the crime scene, it was on your first time when you arrived at the scene.
That is correct. So she had already been so. And some people going to let the package. If she got always me as I feel that this kind of
do you know if there's someone who placed that bullet that you found on the second time when you visited the crime scene?
It was all my house of no, after no knowledge that. As we call them, we are we are always being
and it is your evidence also, correctly, that the door next to the place where that bullet was recovered was not closed when you left the scene. It was used by people to move in and out.
I do not know their movement after I left the scene. I left the crime scene in the capable hands of the police.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to confirm that that door was left for people to move in and out. Even yourself, when you arrived for the second time, you used the same door to enter the house.
Sorry, you put him who left the bullet there. Because that's a critical area as far as I'm concerned. You know who placed the bullet on top of the cupboard? Do you know who placed? So it means you have instructions concerning that exigence. Because you're not putting any supposition, you're putting an assertion that somebody placed that bullet there. Does he know that or doesn't he know that? Please, let's have that.
I'm sorry, madam, I just missed the point.
So the point is, Mshololo, the point is you're putting it as a fact that the bullet was placed on top of the cupboard behind the jars or whatever. The way you phrase your question, do you know who placed the bullet on top of the cupboard? Is that not your question?
Maybe, my question was, do you know if there is someone who placed
No difference. You don't want to answer
bullet?
He said he doesn't know. We are not pursuing it any further.
Yes, that was my question.
Okay, fine. Because for this court, it's a critical component of the evidence, which is material. Not that, hey, we'll investigate whether you did X, Y, Z. That is on the scene. It's a critical element of the actus reus, the state alleges happened, that a person was unlawfully murdered inside that house, and there is inferential reasoning that a bullet or a particle or a projectile struck the deceased sensor inside that house. That's why this court is concerned about that aspect of the evidence. You understand my motivation? That's it. We'll proceed.
You can't just bear with me, but just be distracted where I was Mr. Musia, it is your evidence that there is a first group that arrived at the crime scene besides the Falls Laurels police station, besides the Falls Laurels police officers, the group that came with the brigadier.
Given the fact that upon my arrival there, Brigadier was already at the scene, and I believe that his team was already there to come with his team.
Oh, okay. So it means that the first task team was already at the scene when you arrived.
Provincial detective unit.
I would identify them as the provincial detective unit.
Okay. And the task team is the one that arrived in the morning.
Task team, I should say.
Is crime scene management.
Those were the crime scene management team.
Okay, from the first team that arrived, was there any NCRC experts there among that first group?
Provincial Detective Office.
The first group that arrived at the scene of the incident, there is the team of the investigators, which may have come with Brigadier, and they could be coming from a provincial office.
Yeah, I know that, but my question is, amongst those officers, there was no LCRC experts there. You remained the LCRC officer only at the crime scene.
I don't know if you want to something. Fair as entirely what already only a Hosina LCRC expert.
Kinekili LCRC officer, he follows the duty officer training or electronic training.
I was the only LCRC officer, and then I phone called the duty officer to come and join me during the time.
Amongst the group, that provincial task team that arrived, they couldn't assist you in any kind of investigation inside the house.
Group became the provincial task team.
I mean, further investigations from what you have already done.
I don't know crime scene in remote police. Oh yeah. Nationally, Tata services is something taken out the work. When I was to
now, as police officers, we have got various duties at the scene of the incident. One person will be doing that, another one will be doing that. And while I will do my investigations, and there are certain things I don't understand, I will inquire from whoever that will be doing that particular area that I'm inquisitive of.
Okay. So in other words, they couldn't assist you, they couldn't play any role in assisting you to continue doing any further investigations because they were tasked with their different duties.
Not it's about crime scene, including to see or investigating officer, not to see or investigating officer.
Well, according to my knowledge, that whenever I understand the crime scene, I would be the assistant to the investigating officer. Myself would be the assistant to the investigating officer.
You didn't understand my question, but let's move on.
Were
you also informed about the direction that was taken by the
the direction?
Direction.
We know what car direction is not going to work. Direction is going to work.
Information you can learn
the information that I received was that after the shooting, they exited and fled. They did not explain the direction, which direction they took. They just said that they exited and fled. As long as I should back on that would be the whole people in the place and go to large and back they ballet in the place.
That's what they asked.
You're not really
I'm not sure if I've asked this question. You said you inspected the hole at the door at the first time when you arrived at the scene. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Did you check if there were no any other exhibits trapped in that hole or inside the door?
I suspected, I only suspected that it is possible that it may have fallen inside the premises of the cavity of the door.
So we have to then to answer the questions. Should I repeat it?
Correct, yes.
My question is, did you check in that hole inside the door if there were no any other exhibits trapped inside?
Also affecting when we don't want check on Kahare or Kaharo Shabbat, either owner, medical resident, and the things in the back of the exhibit. They sorry, getting a hand.
We check out Kikelaka or either cover it with in the research.
Now, my session or investigation was based on my mentality. The questions that I was asking myself, that could it be possible that there's something that may have fallen in there or not? That was my way of investigating or searching.
So as a result of that, did you check or you did not check?
Yaba mi hato ko yin kan bile ya ko cheka ta ko se check well based on my suspicions I should have broken, in other words I should have broken that door.
So in other words you did not check?
Kama tuna hawa check. I'm sure I can check. I'm not saying that I did not check.
Did you check?
You know check.
Investigation is checking.
Investigation itself means I'm checking. Manje kusho njalo ukuthi ke angishomo phela ukuthi azange ngicheck. Khona ke ucabanga kwami nokusola ukuthi kunokwenza khona ukuthi izokwele ngalo lasemnyango ngaphakathi komnyango okanye isitaba. Lokho kukodwa uphele.
So upon your investigation in that door, in that bullet hole, you didn't find anything?
Oyaka uzao ona mo diswinga kabo diswinga na kule hawa kawa fumana nothing was visible to get aboko oba onaka.
Tell me, Mr. Musia, when you attend crime scene as a police officer, yes, you depend you conduct your investigation based on the report you are receiving from the people at the scene. Am I correct?
How we are doing that with Mufukis Baha, who is giving Talon with money. Who ban to ban with the you can get it. It is so. Just witness on Jacob Grayson, all man get to pay, get to pay, getting get to loss. Luapan, the very corner, and the
besides following, conducting investigations based on the report you received at the scene, are you not allowed to use your skills, your knowledge, your techniques to conduct further investigation inside the scene? Or you only have to rely on the reports given especially by the victim?
Can't tell you actually something when I don't get for kids, you can go to the police. I want to say, we pick up
information guideline where to start.
But what I'm trying to explain, the information that I receive becomes only a guideline.
And to promote kita processor, crime scene, we are category.
Thereafter, I will be processing the crime scene based on my knowledge. But the end will show you, which is, lady gets a look, hey, come on, we saw this camera. Gubanje indlela yokuzama ukuqondisa ke ukuthi iphende kanjani ebaba lokho ke sendusenza ulwazi lwami ukuthi ngiqhubekele phambili ephela.
It is your evidence, Mr. Musia, as contained in the C that you discovered that there were cans of alcohol inside the crime scene.
But now we have there is indeed so good. So you have witness of good work, like I'm a kind of trial, but I find it up in this case.
Did you inquire as to where you're consuming the alcohol?
No, I only investigated the crime scene. That's what I do. To get a car,
Out of the people who were inside the house during the shooting incident, did you take any blood samples of blood tests from them to check the level of alcohol from their
but to Kansas City, even below Canada, but in some places, take off. It's a only but how the
it's about to investigate movies and what's able
I believe that is the responsibility of the investigation officer. If the investigation officer has got suspicions to that effect, and further the investigation officer will know where to take that particular person to for that purpose. Kanti mina ngiprioritele umsebenzi walo ekhaya mayelana nalokho uma ngabe kukhona ke okuthile akusolayo uzokwenza lokuthi uthathwe igazi kuyokwenzwa ke ivivinyo zotshwala egazini futhi uyakwazi ukuthi uzothatha lo muntu ke amsenguphi ukuze ufezeke leyo njongo.
Did you also escape here? Conduct any investigations? You had received information that there had been a shooting incident inside the house. So why didn't you, using your skills and knowledge, why didn't you take the crime rescue from the people who were present during the issues.
Ska se tlhalositse gore nna ke letsogo la detective ke tlo thusa detective crime scene a se a na le tsebo ka yona.
Now, as I've already indicated, that I'm just an assistant of the detective or the investigation officer. Based on the crime scene, whose information you're already in possession of.
And detective, ha ana le pelaelo ya o engwe le engwe crime scene ke ena tlamehile go katametsa go nna gore ke mo thuse ka se itseng jalo ka ena
Now, if he has got some suspicions pertaining to a particular aspect of the scene, the detective should then approach me to request my assistance pertaining to that particular aspect of the scene or the crime scene. Manje, ngoba sengishilo-ke ukuthi mina ngisizana njengokuphindikana okanye udetective lena. Kanti-ke uma ngabe kukhona usizo oluthize aludingayo mayelana nomkhakha wayingxenye ethize yaleyo ndawo yesigameko, uyena ofanele ukuthi eze kimi azongibonisa-ke ukuthi udinga usizo kuphi.
And then furthermore, let's move on to exhibit X5.
I will look at this one.
Memorandum, what we refer to as cover letter.
I've got it, yes.
Paragraph 5.
Issue on that over there, which although the address, the address, the address to my mark.
So, in other words, this means that these exhibits were not hand delivered. Is that correct? If you say send the acknowledgement of receipt.
The witness is testified that he had delivered the exhibits and very important
Let's point about the letter of receipt of the receipt by the recipient. How you phrase that doesn't mean that it delivers these items first and then waits for the recipient to write him a letter to say, I, Ratamo Patrin, today at 10 o'clock on the 27th of August 2014, I received the following exhibits from. Doesn't mean that. He's writing it for his own records.
Well, maybe if I can get the explanation from this witness, what he meant by this, because to me, it says this supply this office as well as address B with acknowledgement of receipt. And he has testified about that he submitted the exhibit and he was given the acknowledgement of receipt.
Yes.
So that's why I'm thinking.
Is there a copy of the receipt here? Because that will cut off the time. Just show us the copy of the receipt. Read it for counsel. And who signed it?
Ballistic, first class S636 of 10/2014, it's a murder. Number of parcel 1, evidence bag BPA 500342715J, and the receiver FSA is MS Munama on the 30th of October 2014.
You know, okay, the Coca-Cola policy. Offshore the customer corner is 636 10 year 2014. That's a postal race. Italy for Bulana Meda. Pasera in Lord. Evidence number or C number corner PA 5000 3427 155. Umamulama yena ngiwasani khonapho lokho kwenzeka related is October 2014
and go
to answer fully the question they were supposed to make by the advocate.
This number 5, please supply this office as well as addressee B with an acknowledgement of receipt.
Pertaining the paragraph 5 as read by the witness.
This office is Springs office, and as well as addressee B, it's a posthorus detective, unit commander. In that case, I must have the receipt, and later the posthorus detectives will want to transfer to the very same receipt.
Now, in other words, even the phosphorus as well, since I should receive the receipt. The phosphorus and the commander of the phosphorus detective team, you must also receive the same receipt.
Is the exhibit that you just read information into the report? The receipt that was issued to you when you delivered this exhibit?
The receipt of man, how we deliver the witness is actually waving the original in his hand, in his right hand, and showing it to the advocate.
So what we have read into the report is not the acknowledgement of receipt that was given.
You are the same as one acknowledgement of receipt.
The one that was given to you is the one that you are having.
Originally, it came on and the following copy by sender phosphorus detective unit office.
The original comes to me, I attach it to the document, and I should think the copy then goes to the phosphorus detective team. Originally, we are the shan is a email. We are taught the original, they say is we further we that the copy upon your phosphorus detective team.
And according to this, the content of Exhibit 5, you were requesting the ballistic and the FSC to conduct investigations on the exhibits you were submitting. Did you make any follow-up on your request?
Now, my relation with the work that I am doing comes to an end when I hand in when I hand in the document or the exhibits into the FSL office. Gantige usho njalo ke uthi ngendlela ke engikhona umsebenzi wami ngakhona ukuthi lokho ke uphelela laphayana ke mase ngifaka ingifaka zona exhibit with FSL.
Let's go back a little bit to to incident of the 27th when you attended the crime scene in the morning. Now you have recovered all the exhibits from the crime scene.
all things about the exhibit welfare, or to our European Yakuleona. I wouldn't say that I have covered all of the exhibits.
No, I mean for the day. There's a time where you had to leave the scene with all the exhibits lifted from the scene.
Yeah, okay. Is it not true? Saying that
is it not the procedure of the SAPS? There's the LCRC officer. After lifting up the exhibit from the scene, he or she will go to the nearest police station and enter those exhibits into the exhibit book of the nearest station and place the exhibits with the exhibit clerk of that respective station. That's not the procedure.
The LCRC officer, I'm about understanding the institutions and officers for this. Africa, Asia, the result of that. The executive officer, the station.
The exhibit the mera weapon, journalist tunya tipa. Kita orang sendiri ring harus kita udah punya kita along itu dibuat lagi CP13
Now, on that note, the exhibits that has to do with the likes of murder weapons, a knife, a firearm, such exhibits or exhibit items are taken quickly through the police station and to be put in.
It's a swap, or swap,
we can either do the swap on the handle of the firearm or the swap on the handle of the knife. And that will be
and the exhibit of Freda, you can leave a weapon. You are positioning a Bukavu SAP 459 LCRC.
now other exhibits, other than the metal weapons, I will keep them in my possession. And they will be booked into SAP 459 LCRC.
So if it's a murder weapon, it means it's a bullet. I'm sorry, it means it's a firearm.
I did murder weapon workers John. That is correct. Umasi could market the scars of Uganda Umzagelo is part Yafuma.
And in this case, the bullet that was found does not form part of the murder weapon.
Mona has a bullet, Yona has a Carloya Selita.
Kikarulia Selita Impa has a
Yes, it would be the part of the weapon, but it is not how to do it.
What
to bring when yes, actually is a Selita guy.
Why that bullet was not taken? Except for the procedure we just talking about the murder weapon.
I've already explained that is how we were. Send you children of the Indian cylinder quality.
It's not let's proceed. And you said what would be the reason for the requirement that the murder weapon should be taken immediately?
I know we tell you
police station.
We tell you definitely some of it. So it's a slab. This way, hang police and say how to.
And it's about it's a supply
I believe that the murder weapon, it is a And to that effect, I would not be driving around in possession of such a weapon with me while attending to other crime scenes. Uthi ngikhululekile isikhali sokubulala kuyisikhali esiqala kakhulu. Nami nje nginjena angeke ngikwazi ukuthi lokho kuhamba ngiyophenya amanye amacala ngiphethe lesi sikhali kimi.
In this case, you took that crucial weapon, meaning referring to the bullets, and drove it along with you.
Imba mona yona uyile kwahle namuka yona karolo elu yakwazi esikhuluzi.
When it's not allowed, when it's not allowed in terms of the procedure you told us about.
I attended crime scene in Kalitsat. The exhibit of the Logona, after the package you look at Alaneo, you record and the SRC number and case number.
Now, if I attend the crime scenes on the day, all the evidential material or the exhibits, all of the exhibits are kept in my possession. There is nothing wrong with that. Provided that such exhibits are kept or stored procedurally or in an orderly manner, using perhaps the CAS number as well as the LCRC number.
Let's move on. You now went to your office, correct?
To the office. The visual.
And it's your
It
evidence,
is correct, yes.
it is your evidence that you entered those exhibits into your personal register. What type of the register you used to enter those registers?
It is 459. SAPS 459. What is there register is inside of the SAPS 459.
We've jumped the first step of not taking the exhibits to the nearest police station. Now that you are in the office, your office, do we have evidence?
Council can say jump the first step. It is this witness evidence that those type of exhibits he doesn't have that either.
Yeah, that's correct. That's how I understand him. That is very discretion. What's important, as I understand him, is to safeguard the exhibits. Because if you want to make it ridiculous, if a person uses let's make it ridiculous. Uses a motor vehicle to kill me. He drives over me, over my head 50 times. And the nearest police station is about 100 kilometers away. What will you do? You will drive this very car to the nearest police station, which is 100 kilometers away.
Police station, the whole no, the vehicle itself, it is the crime scene or the spot of the crime scene.
But then you said you put the exhibits in your safe, am I correct?
There is a so table in Chile or corporate in Qatar, maybe for my exhibits, my fire and safe.
Is there any other person who can attest to that? That is, the exhibits were kept in a lock-up safe? Because now we don't have exhibit check who was going to confirm.
Entry,
now, here is an entry that I received at the time, or that I made at the time that I received the safe or the lockable safe.
Yeah,
At the time that it was issued.
it was written by yourself to say I have kept.
It is even also storeroom keeper.
It was the storeroom keeper that actually generalized this.
Okay, what's the name of the storeroom keeper?
No, it's only my signature here to acknowledge
But you know eventually what was the name of the storekeeper?
Storekeeper safe.
in the day, it was mentioned.
It was an older white lady, and currently I should think she is in session. And I had forgotten my name. Umama nje umuntu omdala osekhulile manje yakhulisa umama umuntu osekhulile ngeminyaka ngiyacabanga ukuthi-ke useze waya nasemfetsheni
Mr. Musia, I put it to you, I'm sorry.
igama lakhe angekho.
There is no storekeeper, you kept the exhibits with. There is no person whom you handed over or were signed that you received or you have control of the safe that you kept the exhibits.
Ileo wena hayi uthatha moyo mkhulu bila saina wena uyile ikalotenza upati ulonke ngona yeye
Kena manise when kita mafeto kalo hore for crime scene them celebrating and we celebrated hours thing and really exhausted and immediately after maybe close to 4 or after exhibit like I said. The only thing in England is that we can get exhibit inside my local safe and did not tell you or Usani, it would be Kenya registration for fact.
Now I will already explained that we worked on that day tirelessly such that upon our return to the office, the exhibit set was not there. And the only thing that I could have done when realizing that the exhibit set is not there is to put them in my office with the intention that it is going to be recorded against the register the following day. So, and I kept them in a local safe. Trying that which is Sasa Kuni General Su, and the system as a speaker in Pana, Ushil was a child which must figure out Lola, this is a Baba which is very easy to Falas. Give Faga get a good local air and safe who was exacerbated was with the party life and when we registered in the
Yes. There is that lockup safe, your personal lockup safe. You kept them alone?
Sorry, I've got problems with this personal. It's not his. He's just told you that the clerk signed for the safe. The storeroom clerk, is that not so?
not storeroom clerk can sign within the safe.
Yeah, where did you get it from? That's safe. Did you go to budget and buy a safe?
No,
Not a toy one. Policeman uses state equipment. So let's put it correctly. Unless you're saying that no, it was his personal safe, as I understand the word personal.
I know we're a police officer and experienced one. There is an exhibit clerk and there is an exhibit safe that will keep the exhibits. You understand? And then your evidence is that you kept the exhibits. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
And when you said that, you did not mean the private safe, you meant the safe that is kept or will be kept in your office.
How much of
That's my understanding.
Safety in the office. Yes, it is okay.
It's safe if no one is 17 for another.
Yes, that is the safe that was issued to me at the worked for the reasons such as those of keeping the exhibits.
And that safe is not kept at your home, it's kept in the office.
Safe in my where not in the office in the resident. So, which one I know, yes, if you come out, if you actually safe it up and you safe it up in the as well. That day was finding the fathers for example. It had the office in accident.
So I'm also referring to that safe if I'm safe to the person. Do you understand?
I understand.
And at the time when you put the exhibits in that safe, whether it's a state safe or it's a personal safe, when you put those exhibits in that safe, you were alone.
I would say so.
And you made the recordings in that entry that you read to the alone. It says you put these exhibits into the safe.
I put the following
Entry, I can't say entry now, exhibited in my position. On the entry, as long as the exhibited is safe until it could go to the destined safe.
As long as what I am in possession of, in terms of the exhibit or exhibits, it is safe. I will keep them with me until such time or this opportune moment where I will be registering them into the relevant register of safe.
Okay. I think I missed somewhere mistake, Mr. Garcia. From the crime scene, you went to the station first. You kept the exhibits with you. Did I get that?
I did not go to the police station. I went to LCRC's first.
Yeah, that was the office.
Just
That's where it's office.
It isn't so late.
And you kept the exhibits with you.
Yeah, but the exhibits is far away. It isn't so.
And when were they entered into the record that you just went to?
Record of that letting you know, so now they were entered the following day.
8:30.
About 8:30 in the morning of the following day.
So that in that register is the register for the exhibit keeper.
The register in here, it is so yes.
So it means the whole night after the exhibits were recovered from the scene, they were with you, they were hanging with you.
They were under my watch, or I was responsible for them, and I was at home, and these exhibits were in the office at my place of work.
I understand it happens every day. A field officer like him comes to my house, like when I was battled and 6 intruders came in and they took whatever items. The relevant police came at 1:30 a.m. They kept the exhibits in their possession because at the police station, this is common knowledge. The secretaries are true. The police station is just functioning as a place where you issue vital reports. It's already reported, it's already filled in his exhibits, he must go and sleep. If he goes to the police station, and sleep there, they're fine. But he sleeps at home and in the safe, which is allocated to him by the South African Police Services. He keeps the records there. The following morning he says, 8:30 he comes in, he goes to the booking clerk. He enters the exhibits in the SAP30. We're going to say SAP30, not registered in
SAP 459.
Yeah, fine.
One last question before we adjourn for lunch. How did you ensure that the exhibits that you recovered from the crime scene were not turned up? How did you ensure that they were not turned up when they were involved?
We do have a total for the how now, for the far going for that thing, and we like to look at
Kiasa sistema ya lena. Kiasa sistema ya lena.
The one that will be taking the safe key with, and I'm also the one that will be taking the key to the office as well.
And the office here only operated 24/7.
And our office is operating 24 hours.
So it's correct that you put those exhibits where you are alone, and there is no one else who can confirm if that safe was lockable or not.
How no didn't go to the safety? But how no more to young safety
rona re sebetsa ka bong ha re sebetse re le ntho e nngwe le nngwe ke etsa ke le mong ke ya recorder haona motho a bang haufi le nna.
We work separate from one another or as individuals. Whatever it is that I am doing, I do it alone. There isn't any other person that can confirm whatever that I am doing. Even if I have to record certain items or exhibits, I will be doing that alone. There isn't any other person that will be in my company at the time.
Thank you, Mayor. Can I ask that you take a bit of a check of the South African?
Okay. Except that the only caveat to that, you're going to make a statement under oath to say, I did what you say you did throughout the line. Is that not so?
How so? Or a statement, say don't go or say the first about it.
There was not a testimony of the witness, Madam.
No. Don't do what I'm doing. Keep on saying alone. And I'm saying the caveat of him working alone is he's going to make a declaratory affidavit before an officer to state what he did in this exigency of the exhibits.
assisted in the signature by this council. Remember that, it's for that exigence, because the client will come here, I don't understand what you know sign up is a Banjan. But if it is signed, like you are saying, by council, a meeting, and then you relate, and it's not me saying it, it's the law. Section 20 says, if you have made admissions, those admissions are binding internally. The state is not under any onus, as it normally is, to prove the veracity or authenticity of the statements of what you have agreed to.
Take an oath, remember? Take an oath that I understand, blah, 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 blah. So what do you want to do, sir? What are you going to do it? Council is supposed to come to court knowing the law. Because you want me to postpone to tomorrow so that you must read the cases.
I think that's what we call.
What?
That's what we call.
No, let me tell you the procedure. You're going to bring an application before this court on whatever basis you think the section 220 admissions were incorrectly made, or they were never made, or they have to be rectified or added to. Then this court must decide on the basis of that application. Okay? That's what I was saying. All right, so we meet at 2. Let's go.